Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activity for you guys. Now, once again, the opinions presented by Delta Rules and myself are for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. You must always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you don't know anything about options, I do have 3 courses down below that will explain to you how options work from top to bottom. Now, the first stock that we're going to be talking about today is going to be Western Union. So that is WU. And as you guys could tell, I had this pulled up already. So you guys could tell there's a lot of green on here. I did get into one of the positions that had some green, very cheap. I got a couple of them, very low risk. So the only thing that I could lose is about $100 on my position. And this looks really good to me, guys. Just the amount of volume that this had today, as you guys can see here, it's just a ridiculously high amount of volume. There's more than $1 million put into these options, into this call options today. And now I could tell here somebody sold or somebody got out of this 24 calls for May 21st. If we come over here, we could tell that this 24 calls were this. There was already 10,000 contracts in there. So that lets me know that someone got out and then got in. Because if you guys could tell, that is also all of those orders were actually filled at the same time. This was the only sell order. So that looks like the only order that actually got exited. This also looks like a buy order right here. So that lets me know that he exited these and he entered the 30 and the 26s. So he entered this ones and this ones. And as you guys could tell, volume and volume, very high volume. So I really like this. There's something going on right now. I believe Triteras, and that is TRIT, is actually merging with them. Triteras is actually a blank check company that has been wanting to merge with a company that has to do, that is in the financial sector. So that's pretty much it. That is the first one that I have for you guys. Let's take a look at the chart. The chart is looking great. I mean, I like Western Union. I like it for the long term also. It does look like it has some room to go until it does hit that resistance. It is most likely the case that that's going to happen, but this is just looking good. That is a very big bet, and specifically only on the call side, as you guys can see, only 540 puts were traded today, and 44% of the calls were actually purchased. So this is a great sign. Volatility is extremely low, so I really like this bet. You guys, this is for, regardless of the situation, this is for educational purposes. So if you do want to get into this position, it is, up to your own risk, do your own due diligence, paper trade. So if you have a paper trading account, try it out, see how these unusual options are working for you, and maybe you could, generate a plan of your own. That's what I have to say about that. Now, the second stock that I have for you guys today is CIIC, and they are once again a blank check company. This company traded a lot of calls today. So this company is actually merging with a electric van or electric vehicle company called Arrival, and they pretty much make electric vans, industrial vehicles, things, not necessarily industrial vehicles, but buses, vans, things like that. And it does look like they have already reached a deal with UPS. It looks like UPS is planning to buy around 10,000 vans from them, from Arrival. So this is something that's looking good as far as the electric vehicle field. This is one that hasn't merged yet. So CIIC will be merging with Arrival. The voting for the merger happens on March 19th. So we'll see, but there's a lot of calls being traded for the stock. As you guys could see, the call to put ratio is just very high right there. We could tell that, implied volatility is not really something that we could judge right now. We do see that the stock is trading a bit above the VWAP. Looking at the implied volatility, it doesn't look like this stock has had options for too long. So it looks like they got added, like the option that got added on 12/7, so December 7th. So it looks like the volatility was very, I mean, it was quite high. Now it's still high. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. However, there's no real historical volatility that we could compare it to. So, it goes either way right now. The volatility, I feel like it's quite high. However, it has fallen quite a bit. So that lets me know, that the volatility will increase quite a bit as well. So, I mean, this looks good. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I just feel like it's more of a risky bet than anything else. However, these mergers, whenever they happen, whenever I've seen them happen with any one of the, electric vehicle companies, they usually go pretty good. And this stocks usually end up popping off. However, looking at the actual date and time of sales, I see that there's a lot of calls traded. I do see that this someone might have gotten out of here. So what I noticed here is that someone got out of the longer term calls, which is 21st of May 25 call. You take a look, 25 call. It looks like someone might have added some positions to there as well. However, I do see that there's more attention on the actual short term, as far as there's kind of little big bets on the short term. I could also see this caught my attention right here. The fact that somebody came in here and just said, hey, let me get this 25 calls our market. I don't care if the bid is 0 and the ask is 45. The bid being at 0 means that nobody's buying those options. Somebody said, I don't care, just give them all to me at the ask price. That lets me know that there's people making bets for this stock to go up, and I do see a lot of calls. I do see quite a bit of green on there, quite a bit of white as well, which looks like that means that they've bought it or sold it mid-market. So this looks good. I just feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I just think the volatility could be a little lower. Then again, once again, there is no real history for this. The only history that we have is till 12/9. But I think it looks good if you're willing to put on some risk. That's all it is, because it is quite volatile. I'm probably gonna look into this one. I'm probably gonna wait for the volatility to fall quite a bit, maybe below 100, and then get into it. Because guys, as you know, even if the price goes, usually when the price goes up, volatility falls. So even if the price goes up on the option and the volatility falls, it will affect the price of your option, which may lose you some money. So that's the reason why I usually like waiting for volatility to calm down. I mean, it looks like it's calm right now. It just looks like it's naturally high for this, because it does look like there's quite a bit of high behind the CIIG or CIIC ticker symbol. But this is pretty much what I had for you guys. I really appreciate everybody that has been subscribing. Please keep that coming. Like and subscribe if you're liking the videos that are coming out. I will keep them coming for you as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Love you guys.